Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Every day, dungeons are forced to euthanize adventurers because the cost to provide urgent or ongoing clerical health care is too high. A stray adventurer may be brought in with a broken leg, or a halfling is surrendered because it swallowed something and requires surgery that the family cannot afford. Your donation of just a few copper pieces a day can make a difference in our podcast's life and keep us making content for you. Please, check out our Patreon site at patreon.com/cppn to help us, even if it's just $1 a month. Every copper helps. Your support for the CPPN is greatly appreciated.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, where we left off. The group were riding giant vultures hunting Manticore, and doing a really good job of it.
Yeah. Not.
No, well...
Me, I'm talking about me.
Okay, I'm like...
Gee, what is the prize?
Any
It
landing,
doesn't hit.
any landing you can walk away from.
I'm not landing.
Someone
Isn't
crashed.
she landing?
No.
I landed.
She crashed.
I crashed.
Yep.
Or landed flamboyantly.
Exactly.
With style.
Falling with style.
Had gravity just distinctly reassert itself on you.
Sometimes gravity and I have a conversation and gravity gets angry.
It's a dwarf thing. Okay, so last we left off, Kriv had this amazing slew of magic gunnery on the back of his griffin,
He took a
blasting
chunk
into
out
the
of him.
Manticore.
Yay,
Okay.
I hit.
So,
Alright.
okay. There's some really loud conversations. So
Yeah.
it's
I
positive.
was about to say,
Yes.
what are they talking about?
I don't know.
I'm thinking they're
Well, we
leaving
can always
people
open the
there.
door and say, hey, we're playing.
We don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, we don't want to be
I'm
that.
not that guy.
No.
Don't be. Those at home, don't be
That
That
guy.
guy.
I mean, it's not like, at RingCon when that one table was making way more noise than we were.
Oh,
And
when we
yet
were
bitched and
playing-
complained that
But we
you
were,
guys are mean.
because we were having
much
so much fun.
noise.
Yeah.
Chrono Capers.
Oh my god, it was a blast.
It was a good episode too.
Yeah.
It's funny how quickly you can hear the table's volume on the other side of the room increasing.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Calling the kettle black.
pot, kettle, there you go.
Yeah.
Recreated the most
When I was
awesome
telling you about the
movie.
Lucifer show, he said that pot kettle.
It's all a bunch of carbon scored iron.
Besides, aren't people supposed to be having fun and enjoying themselves?
Not at a
Like,
convention.
What?
What?
At a gaming convention?
What?
Crazy thought that.
Conventions are all just about the hookup.
Oh.
Excuse
What? You went to bed early? What happens
In
at
a
Ring?
pickup group.
What happens at RinkCon
Looking
stays
for
at
party.
RinkCon.
Brings a whole nother.
I was flagged looking for group. Okay.
Oh.
He was doing a dungeon crawl.
Oh, God.
Oh.
She was slaying the dragon.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Well, another name for dragon is worm. Da-boom.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-boom.
The five of them.
She looked into the eye of the beholder.
Oh.
Oh, God.
And she turned to stone.
No, it did.
That was older.
See, I'm trying to come up with a Tomb of Horror joke. Have you guys ever played Tomb of Horrors?
No.
Once, and then I said never again.
The gaping face with the orb of annihilation.
Oh, I didn't even get that.
Once
far.
you go in that mouth, you never come out.
Ah.
For those who have not played Tomb of Horror, in like the first 15% of the dungeon, because it's a fuck you player killer dungeon. It's,
Okay.
no
Oh,
one's
party
meant to
kill.
get to the end. there's a obvious entryway that the players will go, hey, there's a giant demon's face with a yawning mouth.
A hell mouth.
We have to walk through this. And basically,
Well,
in the
actually, it
adventure,
dates back to the earlier theater.
because this is Gygax's how to kill your level 20 players, because there's
Okay.
nothing else for them to play basically after this. And it's just big enough for one person to crawl through one at a time. Yeah. It's one of those where the GM has to try not to snicker as the group goes through one at a time. Because in the mouth is unsee-throughable darkness. And everything you throw through, you just don't hear anything.
And turning glare.
It's an orb of annihilation, which back in old school D&D just means it's dead. Whatever's in there is dead.
You're gone.
And your
It's a
party
black hole.
crawls through this orb of annihilation one at a time, killing themselves, and you can't say anything until the very end.
Oh my god.
So basically, your GM either goes, maniacal maniac, throws his GM screen down and goes, ha ha ha, you're all dead! Or basically, half the group that didn't go through decide not to go through and take the other guy's stuff and leaves. Literally, of the 3 entrances to get into the Tomb of Horrors, all 3 of them are lethal.
Oh my god.
So if you're not an amazing rogue,
That's a
you're-
quick game.
yeah, it's really meant to just grind your characters to dust.
Well then.
Because the Lich who runs the place feeds off the souls of people killed in the dungeon.
Oh.
It's really a trick. He's there just to feed himself.
Well, that's very efficient.
It's one of those games that do not ever run that game as written because you'll lose friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Tomb of Horrors! Or Tomb of Horrible. How do you save your players?
Yeah, right?
Don't go into there! I know it.
Ooh, don't go into the mouth.
Said no guy ever.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes,
I'd run that differently. Like,
I would,
you
yeah.
have to crawl into the mouth, right? So your head disintegrates, and then what? The body goes limp, right?
Yeah.
So that's the warning sign. Don't go through the damn mouth.
But that's the problem, and the one hallway's got this tile trap that you have to get the certain letter combination. It's really absurd reference for getting the color combination of what tiles to run on, or you die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or the other one is just a dead end that's got a deadfall.
Oh, God.
You go in, you die. Gotta love Gygax.
I think I had an adaptation of that where there were these bats that, they had this screech that stunned everybody in like 30
Shriekers.
feet. And I was like, this is fucking insane. I'm not playing this anymore.
So many of the old adventures were really meant to train GMs, in my opinion, that this is what's written, but don't use it. Or modify it, fudge rolls.
Right.
Make it fun as opposed to killer dungeon. Though I do love to make a grinder dungeon myself. You need to bring 3 characters to the table. If you make it to the end of this dungeon, congratulations, sirs and ladies. But nobody likes to play those. Because they're like, I spent how long making this character and falling in love with it, and you're going to kill it.
Right? No, I followed
We
you.
did that once, actually, when we were kids. We created a whole bunch of,
Perilous death traps.
fodder characters. Like, my brother named his,
Wimp
Wimp and Wuss. And actually, Wuss wound up becoming an actual...
Well, we kind of like him because he wound
And he wound up
which
being
is
my
the-
character.
Yeah, is that the one that became the ranger
everything-
lycanthrope?
Everything that could possibly happen to this poor character would happen. Literally, he got turned into a were-rat. He got,
Well, don't forget the
cursed with insanity, split personality.
from the deck of many things.
Uh-huh.
You pull it like multiple
Deck of many
personalities.
He got a natural 20 on a heart shot to a white dragon.
Because he thought he was a paladin
Thought
at
he
the
was
time. 'Cause he was
Gage the Great.
thought he was Gage the Great. Yeah, we had persona names for all of his
Sad Sap.
Sad Sap.
Gage the Great was his.
And there was another
there was
one.
another one. What was
It was a jerk, wasn't it? It was
no,
like some sort
he
of
was like
bad person.
he was just mean.
Yeah.
The DM would roll, and he actually rolled a natural 100 when praying to his god, and it cured him of his insanity at least, but not the lycanthropy. But hey, and to be fair, when we were in the original Temple of Elemental Evil, okay, there was this one room where there's these 3 Ettins.
Yeah.
And of course, as a were-rat, you have to have
at least
a
plus one
silver
weapon.
weapon or a magic weapon,
plus
edged
one weapon.
weapon, in order to hit it. So they all left me
playing tactic. He can't
Exactly.
kill you.
So she's dancing around these ends, and they're like, "Woof!" They can't touch me. And she's like, "Stab, stab, stab you!"
and then I have to try and catch up to them, and then you run into like driders or something, and I'm like, I can see you through the door.
And
I have
was-
a ranger. It's not like I could pick
That
a
was
lock.
the same. That was our original company of valor.
Uh-huh.
Because I was like, okay, I'll be a paladin. I'm like, so remember the
Yeah.
strong heart?
Yeah, Gale
You
Strong.
know, it was from what was it? Dragonlance.
Dragonlance, yes.
Strong heart. So I just named him Strong Heart because I didn't have him. You know, I was like, I'm in a hurry, right? And she turned out to be one of the awesome
My rogue
characters. Then we
Rotava.
changed her name, and she actually wound up being Empress of the Great Kingdom.
Yeah,
So,
but
Okay. So,
as
go
we
ahead and
digress.
roll initiative. So we use a new initiative order just because, you know,
You don't remember.
it's a new time. Oh my god.
Ah,
I just wasted a natural 20.
well,
I have a 2.
So,
I have 19.
I have a 12.
So
That's
I'm
right. You
23.
guys are all jealous of my 2. I know it.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah.
hey, as the healer, it is actually tactically advantaged that
Go
you go
Go
last.
last.
I
yeah.
know, it used to make me crazy in our previous campaign when the caster would always get like the high initiative and I was supposed to be the tank. It's like, oh, and then he runs right in.
And then you get the aggro. Thank you.
And then he dies. Okay.
And then here comes our
As a
marvelous,
magic user,
our
you
marvelous
should be always on
lady
your
of honor
I
and
understand.
glory to stand over his corpse.
Basically.
It's one of his
Over
character
and over
flaws. But yes, I wrote it like that because I enjoy running glass cannons.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Oh.
doesn't think he's a tank. He's just
Well, he's a
Reckless.
dragonborn.
I
yes.
still have my the
I got a thick
hunter's
skin.
mark on this guy, right?
Yes, you did. The spell.
Yes.
And not the World of Warcraft one. Big red
Yeah.
arrow pointing down.
Oh, which was always charming.
Yep. Okay, so
Hey, it was great when you did it on a rogue and they couldn't, you know.
Yeah, because you could see them. Yeah.
especially if you're PvPing.
Yes.
Godsend. So, Tallyn, you are up with that natural 20.
Okay. Do I have to make a roll for my pilot? My
Yes.
threat first.
For your giant vulture pilot.
Because to see if they.
Leaf on a wing.
Well, he's not. He's just trying. Yeah. it's-
Okay, he rolled okay.
He didn't
But
get
on the
high.
plus side, the Manticore is turning around coming back, so it's not like he had to do anything
How
crazy.
far away is it?
He's within bow range.
Oh, well then we're firing.
Okay.
What's that line? I have a.
Is
Your bag of dice and
16
pins.
enough
is
to
gonna
hit?
be- 16 is good enough to hit.
Okay. So then, since I get that,
And don't forget you do have your
I have
spell
my
on it.
6. So, 1d8.
Oh, yeah, I have a point of inspiration, but I don't have a ticket.
Do you need a tip?
Yes, please.
Do we need to get chippy with it?
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Woo!
Okay, your arrow goes shooting off into the dark.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Oh, no.
What are we waiting
What?
on?
I was like, yeah, he wasn't close enough for me to cast Bane on him.
No, it was not. Okay, yes.
If you cast Bane, you have to do the Bane voice.
Our Doodleburn Board.
That's not too bad. It's more Sean Connery than Bane, but that's good.
But it's Sean
Well,
Connery doing Bane.
if
Is
you,
Sean Connery doing
if
Bane?
you do Sean Connery and cover your face,
Then it's Bane.
Like, oh, Bane.
It's like, okay, I freaked
You've
gone
gone into the darkness. I've always lived in the dark. I'm
Okay.
Bane.
I love Tom Hardy, so just saying.
I gotta admit, it was impressive seeing Tom Hardy go from Bane
Okay,
to
we
Mad Max.
digress yet again.
We digress for it.
Yes.
So, your arrow goes flying
Flying.
off. You hear the Manticore roar in pain and frustration. And you now have its attention.
Oh, what are you doing?
Like, owie, owie,
As
owie.
it's coming closer to passing where Kriv and his rider is. Kriv, go ahead and give me a d20 roll for your rider. What's the worst that happens? He rolls a 1 and dumps both of you guys? No.
Yeah,
God
5.
forbid.
See,
Hey,
it's still not a 1.
that's
Okay, so he's not really, doing anything impressive to help you out, but you've definitely done things that impressed him already.
he's keeping you
Range.
upright.
It is actually about 10 feet away. It's turning and
Oh
it's
my god.
You can hit it.
Get him!
Would a thunderwave harm the vulture?
It's an area effect that comes out from you and you're riding a large creature.
Yeah, so...
You might think using Thunderwave would be a bad idea.
Unless he's hung over you.
Like you're doing straight up.
Yeah.
Well, right now, Kriv's been shooting spells over his rider's shoulder because they were chasing it. So there would be nothing worse than shooting a Thunderwave and watching your rider go flying off the saddle.
That would be bad.
Indeed.
Visions of
Does he look like he's going to be snapping at one of us?
He might flick a tail or snap at one of you guys within such close distance.
I watched
within
that too.
10 feet.
earlier.
He
Yes,
seems
like
to
the
be.
tail.
He seems that he's. His intention seems he's going to be flying past you guys, going after the one who just shot him with an arrow.
Okay.
The whole magic thing.
It's that whole bitch must pay.
Yes.
And I am the big B.
The big B from Ranger C.
Queen bitch,
Well,
man.
I'm just going to
See the crown?
firebolt him because right now everything else is too reckless.
Okay.
Too
Too
reckless.
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 Kriv is saying too reckless?
Like jumping off the vulture and trying to grab onto this thing so I can witch
Yeah,
bolt
no,
it
that
over the
would
next
be-
minute.
That is very reckless.
Yeah,
That is too reckless.
Okay, like I said.
As he's holding
That's
onto
a
one
John
of the,
Woo movie.
as he's holding onto a tail spine and Sith lightning is just roasting it.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
this was Scion, that would
Would
be
be
That would be the
epic.
thing.
Cyan
That would be
would
awesome.
so do it. Oh my god.
I don't have the hit points for that right now though. So
Yeah.
18 to hit.
18 will definitely hit.
Okay. For 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As it passes by.
Delightful. I have to remember how to play my character.
So
Well,
unless he
we
wants
won't
to
know the
dive
full-
and claw me off the thing.
I have
and
my
if he does
ladle.
claw me off
Find
the thing, I
another
will
mountain.
do
You have your
support
ladle of
thing.
doom.
But, right.
Let's see.
If anyone
what
should
you
be
got.
jumping onto it, it'd be you.
That's true.
Yes.
I could. I do have the mad monk skills.
You just
And
need another
Ladle
mountain.
to the face.
You
to the
bash
face.
its brains with your ladle of doom.
Okay.
Have at
You
you,
could bribe it with
beastie.
Right.
So O'Tuck, you're on the ground. You
Yeah.
safely made it to the ground. You dusted yourself off.
Why?
You're looking up and you're seeing,
batting.
magical spells being slung back and forth up at the distance, about a good 60 feet up. Your
She's waving with her ladle.
petting his vulture who's got the busted wing.
Oh.
You need another
I'm
mountain.
sending you moral support.
Positive.
Stop with the negative waves. Forgot. Have you guys ever seen Kellie's Heroes?
Oh, yes.
Screwball.
Screwball.
Yes, I have. I love
Kellie's Heroes.
Isn't that
Everyone at
amazing?
home, watch it. I think it's on Netflix now.
It's a World War II movie with Clint Eastwood. Well, an all-star cast.
Yeah,
It's a scum and villainy cast.
It
is.
is.
It's
They're
a
like,
really.
it's-
I saw that.
I'm
with
not
my
a big fan of
grandparents.
World War II movies in general,
But
but
this
was
one's awesome.
And they poke fun at it. They take all the stereotypes and poke fun at it.
And Clint Eastwood is awesome in it.
And it's
It's
Clint
just a
Eastwood
great
not
movie.
playing
I mean-
a serious role.
Clint Eastwood, Don Rickles,
It's got-
Telly Savalas, Donald Sutherland, Gavin McLeod, Captain Steubing himself.
Yeah.
It's an all-star cast. It's
Mhm.
just fun.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do? Well,
Is there anything like tall that I can climb and jump from the top of it onto
She wants to parkour up to the action.
Yes.
there is
Dwarf
something.
parkour.
There is something, a pillar that you could try
She's a
to
mom.
climb.
That's right.
That if the Manticore continues on its current course, you could
Gently.
possibly get a shot in, just because it would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, give me an athletics roll for you to parkour up there.
I'm gonna really go
Ooh,
for
She's
it.
chipping it.
You use an advantage, because hey, the chip does no good being saved.
No. And I'm glad I chipped it. So, 16 plus. Is it
Athletics.
Athletics.
athletics, not acrobatics? So
Right.
just 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, my acrobatics is a +4. My
Okay, so she
plus
you
zero.
When you
see
jump onto it,
she starts
That
doing
would
this
be
this
acrobatics.
cool monk between two pillars. She's doing the whole leg
the
jump.
whole
where it's
Jackie Chan thing,
Right.
she goes up.
Oh, yeah.
Kind
like
Right.
a ninja. Oh, yeah.
Right, monkey style.
There you go.
Monkey style. You're the monkey.
Drunken
Happy New Year,
dwarven
everybody.
monkey style.
Yep, happy Chinese New Year of the monkey.
Happy
Happy
Chinese
Woo!
New Year.
Festival, yeah.
Woo. Goodbye, Ram. Hello, monkey.
I think it's a
Well,
monkey.
as a dragon, I wish the monkeys good luck.
My husband's
Should
a
I
monkey.
say
My uncle's a dragon.
fire dragons?
Yes, boom.
Fire dragons
Fire
in the
dragons.
house.
Yeah,
Which we have to talk about what we're gonna do on birthday.
we're dogs.
So many
Hey.
things.
Say-
Hey, we're loyal.
So many
So
things.
many things.
So
And
many
as you
things.
point to Jess, we're gonna be doing so many things.
But both of us are turning 40 this year.
A week apart. So
Yeah.
So,
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
all the things.
You're practically twins.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I know. We've got the hair for it.
Yay.
Alright.
Okay, so
Try
you
not to
do
get-
this.
I robbed the
It's okay.
cradle.
It's okay.
Oh.
Your creeping crud's not that bad.
Oh.
I'd like to differ.
We're surrounded by creepy crud.
Okay,
Pretty
so you do your cool little wha 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 jumping up the pillars. So when we come back around, if the Manticore is still going that direction, you can probably get a ladle of doom shot on him.
Excellent.
Do they let belly?
Right?
That or she can get on it, man. She can start whacking it.
And it is the Manticore's turn.
How exciting.
It's going to fly by the giant vulture that Kriv is on. And it's going to swing its tail and as it passingly goes and just go thwick, 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 throwing 3 darts out. The first
How many
dart's going.
darts does it get?
And
It
how fast
gets-
does it regrow back?
Yeah, how fast do they grow back?
Don't you wish you rolled the knowledge roll to find out?
Oh.
So the first one that's aiming at Kriv.
Oh crap!
That's a pretty good hit. So will a 24 hit you?
Absolutely not.
What? No, it won't.
You will take 7 points of damage as a quill comes flying out hitting you. On the plus side, I'll say it out of character, they're not poison like they used to be.
Yay!
The next one is going into your rider,
Aww.
which hits your rider for 7 points. But more importantly, the third one
Goes
is
into
going
the-
for the vulture.
Miss. Crap.
No.
No.
All 3 darts sink home as it shoots and goes flying right past you. As you know, the rider's slumping forward but still alive and pulling the dart out. Never pull the dart out.
Uh-oh.
Because the rider goes, I think they're poisonous darts.
Ah,
Well, this one's not. This one's not.
I feel fine. Getting better.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's
And-
just a flesh.
Sister Solace.
He within range for my
He is within range.
sacred flame? Hold it. Is he in range for Bane?
What's the range on Bane?
Hold on.
Tell me what the range in your Bane is, because I don't know that spell.
Oh, Bane.
Oh wait a minute. Hold it. I'm thinking of the wrong character. I'm
oh.
thinking Finley. Sorry. Wait, no, I do have Bane.
The
Bane
black
is-
man is always within Bane's range.
No, I take
Your
it back.
city, brah.
This one doesn't have Bane. Okay, I don't have the shield. Okay, I can't put that on there. I'm gonna have to do the Sacred Flame until
Oh my god, that just explained it.
what?
I go to South America and find the cure for my breathing condition in the treetops.
Medicine man.
Why don't you just go find eucalyptus? That's really good for breathing problems.
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame?
Better hope for crap roll, guys. Come on, come on, come
Hope
on.
for a crap. Everyone gonna look and jinx my dice. And
I
dare I ask
wish.
what your save is?
12.
Oh.
He's a Manticore. He's nimble.
I know.
Nimble.
But you're charming.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's worth more
I
points.
feel
than-
useless,
You're
but I'm holding
holy.
on to my.
You know,
You're
we
not
all have our
useless.
fights where we don't
Hey.
get to, like,
You heal us.
Shine.
do a lot of...
So back at the top of the order, Ranger, what are you going to do? That Manticore is coming for you.
It's in range, I'm going for
Well,
it.
yeah, it's,
Kerrie, it's been in range. You have like
Yeah.
what, 120 yards?
Actually, I can probably, I can.
120 feet, yeah.
Alrighty. Oh wait, is that for my 3 for my rider?
okay, that's
He's
not a good
struck-
sign.
He's like, oh god, it's going.
Your vulture's like, it's going to eat me.
It's like, should I
I
switch
saw what
to
it said to the other 2 vultures, man. We're not gonna last 17 hours, let alone 17 days.
It's my fault. We watched that last week.
Attack
Game
bonus.
over, man.
Oh, okay, the attack bonus. Okay, so 21.
21 will hit.
Yay.
Apparently
Okay.
on a survey, that is now the most quoted movie.
But
Aliens.
why not? It's epic.
It's got so many great lines.
It does. I like it better
I'm
than the first.
Hudson. He's
Okay, so we've got 15 points of
Holy
damage.
shit.
That's the most I've ever done on the. I'm like,
Your arrow flies through and it shoots into the Manticore, and you just see it shudder. And it makes this horrible flapping, breathing, sneezing, blowing tissue noise.
It's allergic to arrows! It's a
And lets out a huge, breathy roar with very little emphasis
you
behind it.
can see sort of roll.
Playing the role of Manticore is Jocelyne today.
And just when it gets within... She is tittering. Oh no.
Don't!
Titter
She's like, she's
warning.
having trouble
She's
breathing.
Why are you antagonizing her titter? Tantalizingly.
It's my death gurgle.
In the outdoor of mortality, the Manticore finds everything. Oh, yeah.
I'm a manticore. I die hysterically.
I like death gurgle.
And as the Manticore is almost within claw range of your vulture, because it was going to come rip your vulture's head off and you fall to your death. And it just slacks, and its wings stop flapping, and its eyes look at you as they roll back, and it dies. And she just starts falling and falling.
Hold
as
it. What's beneath it?
A ravine, I thought.
Yeah, but remember, we are... He's not nearby, right?
No.
Okay.
She is, though.
Yeah.
Oh, crikey.
And as O'Tuck is diving to the very top of the pillar to take position with her ladle of doom, and the Manticore comes flying past her, thudding on the ground right next to your wounded giant vulture.
Needed to give it a good whack just for...
Make sure it's dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off my pillar onto the back of the Manticore.
Athletics roll, and I'll give it to you.
Bad.
Just to make sure the thing is...
I rolled a 9 plus 4, that's 13.
13 will do falling.
Alright.
With
You just
style.
gotta aim.
I aim and fall with style.
You aim and fall with style, make it look like you get the finishing move to him, and you just drive that arrow all the way in.
She's going to do superhero Lenny.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
We haven't seen it yet, but we will.
Yes.
Hey, come on. Everybody's got to practice their superhero land.
Yes.
Even vampires.
There was
Hard on
this
your
move
knees.
that we used to do at my old gym, and it was similar to that, right? Because you'd have to, like, squat down and touch the ground and stuff like that. I used to always do it with the superhero move, and I'd be like, it's the superhero move, and they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
Oh.
It's like none of you are geeks,
Like,
are you?
None
Obviously,
of them
they're not
were-
ready if they're ever in the
No.
moment that a hero is needed.
Hey, I'll do the super...
But I'd be like, because you'd have to get up and alternate hands and stuff, and I'd be like, you know.
Right? It's just like my CrossFit, when I was doing it, I told my trainer, it's all about surviving the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And that, every time he made me go on the treadmill of doom and burst into tears, that I just knew I was outrunning the
It was the
zombies.
treadmill.
The
Well,
treadmill.
it's funny when I jog on my walk in the morning sometimes, it's like, yep, I'm jogging to escape the zombies.
Well, I actually, when I'm at the gym too, and I'm on the treadmill and I'm running and stuff like that, I remember those Get Fit commercials where they had the psychopath with the hockey mask and stuff, and she just left him like in the dust because it was like
They actually do have a
The zombie-
Zombie app, yeah.
Zombie run.
zombie
run
thing
type
where they
thing.
have, but no, there's also an exercise,
fitness app.
fitness program for,
Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
The zombie app's cool because it alternates. Like, okay, there's a zombie, run. you know, it basically paces you,
Yeah, because
Lots
I
of
like
good
run,
stuff,
walk,
and it's
run,
got
walk.
like a full storyline that you go
which is
through.
nice and
We have to
distracting.
get this
It
app.
really is.
I might have to get this app too.
It's got multiple seasons, so
Mhm.
you start at the beginning and you can go through the multiple seasons of the app. It's really good. I had to stop though when I got mono because I couldn't really
That
keep up.
Or it was a light case of zombie infection.
Right. I'm peckish.
That's why the zombies want to kiss you all the time.
Oh, your brain's so good.
I want to kiss your brains through your skull.
Come to think of it, one of the things you did say to me when we got together was, "I like you for your brains."
Who knew? You wanted takeout and wanted to keep it fresh.
Right? I just
Flesh
take a
is a
little
bison.
snack periodically. He doesn't even notice.
He wakes up and says, "Why is my ear wet?"
Right.
Ow.
Anyway,
It's
so
better that than a mind flayer.
oh
Oh.
yes.
Uh.
Ooh.
Yeah, but they're gluttons. At least she's a gourmet.
That's right.
Okay, so all of a sudden, those of you that are still on vultures, your riders are circling. There's a circling of vultures over the dead Manticore.
I'm gonna tell everybody to get together, all the injured birds, all the injured people.
Okay,
Bye.
they all
Yeah.
come in for a landing over the Manticore. Everyone's cheering. Yeah!
Okay, I'm gonna do a prayer of healing then, since you know, and because I can. Let's see here. So I have 6 creatures.
Oh,
so.
we have pencils.
Yes. Yeah. Plenty already in the bag.
So that's 2d8.
I'll plethora of pencils.
Yes.
You didn't want this one?
No, I want this
Okay,
one.
so that would be
6 names
11
for you.
points for the 6 people who got got
Okay,
hurt.
so your prayer of healing, everyone is mending, as you know,
As
soldiers.
I pray to the light of Kalor,
As
heal
the
them.
knights whip out their swords and they're chopping the Manticore's head off.
As you do.
And you know everybody's of course cheering the wizard and the ranger. Would you like to correct them on the sorcerer versus wizard thing?
Sure.
Okay.
This is all natural. I don't need those heavy books.
And of course one of them's like, "What do you mean you can just spontaneously cast magic? That's insane!"
It's organic.
Yes. It's organic magic. It's better for your health.
Not for Manticores, but
And of course Tallyn is being cheered because her arrow felled the beast.
Can I keep the bow?
You can keep the bow.
Thank you.
And
I think
It
you
was
earned
on
it.
loan.
Right.
I think you earned it.
as you know, they cut off the beast's head and the beast's tail, and everyone's getting on their mounts and they're going to fly back to the tower.
It's nice we feast, although I don't know how good Manticore is.
Well, no, the vultures will eat the Manticore.
Oh, that's
yeah.
The vultures will be sent back tomorrow.
The head's the
Manticore's fermented.
trophy.
Yes, the head and the tail.
Right?
So all of a sudden, you guys are welcome back when the vultures are put in their stables.
Hey, are their hides worth anything? Because you can skin it first, and because if
We
it's
are
like
we are guests
just
in this
saying.
hunt. We will.
Do you have a skill that you think you
Yeah,
can
I
roll and
just
find
asking.
out?
I mean, it's fine.
These are knights. They don't really.
Hold it. And there's a voice, a small voice from just like, where did that voice come from?
I don't know,
Well, I
but
mean, other magical beasts.
Do you want to skin the beast? You seem to be the most proficient one at something of that messy caliber.
Yeah, I'm gonna skin the Manticore.
Give me a survival roll.
Can I assist her?
Are you
Kriv
good with
can, because
survival?
he's got.
I have a +2.
Okay, so the
I
knights
plus
will
3.
sit there talking shop and hanging with you guys.
So that's a 15.
So you'll be rolling advantage. Oh, and she's using the crystal dice.
In honor of the
Dungeon crate.
which would be 18.
18. You skin the beast. It seems to be a little gnarled up with the magical spells that ripped it a new one and the
It's a tad
arrows. But
singed.
it's got some rough
It'll make
patches.
a nice cloak
Okay.
Or something.
or
Or
something.
throw a rug.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Give me a nice rug.
Okay, so you guys spend about an hour there. She's cleaning it, and skinning it properly. Okay, because some of the knights are looking kind of in disgust.
It'll be my gift as a rug to the head of the guy. The guy.
Head of the guy?
The head of
the knights?
The knights.
The Knight of
Feathergale
Order.
Spire.
Yes. Okay. So you guys spend the night out there in the cold while she's skinning, unless anyone wants to make things warm and comfy.
Yeah.
Well, we can
I
light a
can
fire
easily
now.
make fire.
That's my
The knights are super appreciative for helping their mounts out, and especially the one that pulled the barb out of his
And I will
stomach.
bandage the rest. That thing, no.
Oh
and
no,
I can,
your spell covered it. Yeah.
Okay, good, because I can cure like 1 second.
Will 11 help us set up a rough camp?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
11 on the
Fire
survival
will be
roll.
no
You
problem.
set up a very nice little fire.
Sacred flame.
And the vultures get to eat. And
Yeah,
No.
just the twigs can't dodge it,
The
right?
twigs rolled their DC.
Add 2 crib.
Let's see. The twigs are at disadvantage.
Yay!
They do not make it.
The twigs did not make it. You set
Their
the fire.
dexterity.
What are we? A level 3. How close are we to level 4? Then your DC will go up then, right? I mean, your
It depends on your class. But I
I thought
think,
it was proficiency bonus, right?
So, like,
yeah,
I guess
and
I'll
I
better get
think
some
at
type of-
4 it does go up.
Because pretty soon it's not
We'll
going
be
to
hopeful.
That'll be only good for starting fires.
No, it goes up at 5.
Good.
Yeah. Because,
Yeah.
Just remember, use it for things that are not good at Dex, because Dex is the save, right?
Yeah.
Or see if you can team up with your teammates, as I point to Kriv, if he has abilities that do bad things to Dex.
I know. My next spell I'm going to get is Bane.
Because anything, that could help you out there with the Dex save.
Bane.
Because, see, I could definitely see giving somebody disadvantage on a saving throw if they were, say, knocked down. Right? Does that not make sense on a Dex save?
Yeah,
A
because,
disadvantage for being prone?
Yes, I mean, if I
That-
could
that
ever
makes-
get to
that makes
them,
perfect
I could, like,
sense.
you can whack them.
Yeah.
whack
It'd be
them.
like whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
Yes.
Dwarven whack-a-mole. They call that whack-a-goblin.
Whack a goblin.
Whack-a-goblin.
That works. Well, it's more politically correct than our previous game of whack a gnome.
Problem is you hit them and they disappear. Oh wait, that's 4th edition.
Yes.
I ran into this guild. There's a guild on World of Warcraft, and it's called Tastes Like Gnome.
What if it tastes like chicken?
Well,
Is it Diet Coke helping?
we did
That's
not
almost
kill any of ourselves. So that's good.
No one died in the taking of this
No,
Manticore.
and we aren't having Vulture tonight either.
And the knights are quite cheering. I mean, the knights are impressed with Kriv's magical magic. Everyone
Magic,
who's...
as opposed to normal magic.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
I put on a light
Well,
show.
normal magic, you have to
That's
still
right.
read books, and you don't do books. It's because you're a dragon.
It just flows through me, and it's all very natural, which is why I have
course.
such a huge font of
There
fire.
goes the sword!
In 6 seconds.
And the light magically
turned
turned
on the
on.
light.
Look at all this
He
magic.
magic!
Swords
It
are,
is magic!
swords are flying across
lights
the
are turning
room.
on. Either that or we're haunted.
I have certain witnesses to my hands.
Magic hands!
As he walks around the room with the magical sword and puts it near the ladies.
I like a magic sword.
I of course couldn't name other body parts, right?
And the problem with having a magic sword is finding a sheath.
Yes, but magic swords tend to vibrate.
Well, listen to the
Well, who's
singing
to say I'm
ones.
not psychopath?
Right?
That would suck.
Oh.
Hey, she can make that sword sing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
sword,
real
it's
sword
your
of
hysteria.
Shannara.
And remember, kids at home, always be safe, practice protection, and say not without your magic helmet.
Right?
That's awesome.
Spirit magic helmet.
Spirit magic helmet. Oh, Moon Hilda, you're so lovely.
Yes, Yes, I know it. I can't help it.
They're fun to set off. Okay, so the knights are watching as, the monk and the ranger set camp, skin the Manticore. You guys get on your mounts, you fly back to the tower to a hero's welcome because as the ranger's vulture gets in the mount, her rider's holding the head of the Manticore out so all can see, and there's cheers with the people. You are back to a hero's welcome, back at the banquet hall. Everyone is banging their hands on the table and banging their goblets, and everyone's excited. And of course, the signet ring is going to Tallyn.
I get a signet ring?
Remember, he took the ring off and said, "For the one who slays the Manticore."
Oh, I totally forgot that.
And
It wouldn't
Kriv,
have fit your finger.
and Kriv is kind of elbowing you about, "Hey, I took."
I think you did one.
I took
It's all right.
4/5 of its life off with my spells. It's okay, Kriv. Just go.
That's right. I'm
Kill
not
Stealer under your breath.
Oh my god.
Back in the old gaming days.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
No shared experience.
Right.
He who gets the kill shot gets
But
the experience.
We all share experience with
Yes.
this, so
Yes.
yeah.
So you guys, food is brought, fresh food, warm food is brought out to replace the food that was left on the plates. Wine goblets have been refilled. Cheers have been going out. Everyone has much.
And the
much
story is
respect.
regaled.
Yes. How do you tell them that your arrow single-handedly felled this great beast?
I would never say that it's single-handed. It's like
Of course, that's why you're going to let me roll the performance.
please, because I'm my performance. I play the flute.
Well, it's only a 9, but I'm sure I can get some help.
Yeah, I have a 0
Okay.
for.
Sure, yeah. I'm
Plus
gonna,
two.
like,
Yes.
help with the
Plus two.
pantomime.
Woo!
Whoa!
Performance.
All of a sudden, the monk, she starts pantomiming as flying around the tables performing, and
I got a 12.
what are you
All
doing?
right, let's see. I am.
Oh my god! I got an 18.
And she's playing.
I
the
am
flute.
lighting it
With
with thaumaturgy.
So the
Hey, puppets!
So as Kriv is regaling everyone with the story, and O'Tuck has got items from the table that are pretending to be the different mounts, and she's
And I am
juggling
lighting- and I'm
the
lighting
items
music.
like the vultures flying, and then she's got her ladle is the Manticore.
And I'm lighting things up and making them
We've
voice.
like missed an opportunity here.
I know,
Like
we're
a
awesome.
traveling band of performers.
So the next level all of us should take is Bard.
And then
I'm planning a bard.
And then
Just to let you
Tallyn
know.
is doing this whole Peter and the Wolf thing with her
Yeah.
flute. Every character that's being described by Kriv has its own musical tune.
Excellent. I would have pulled up my viola, but I'm like, yeah, I'll just go with the story.
Somebody has to talk. Yeah, somebody has to tell the
Well, I
story.
don't have to use my tongue to play the viola. I can sing with it.
Well,
Well, really good players can use their tongue to play the viola.
And I do have a thick skin.
Is
So
viola
I'm
here?
allowed to play.
Oh
Maybe the
my
next
god.
technique is Kriv shredding the viola.
Wow.
Does it have a wavy bar?
It does now.
If it didn't, you just hit it. Okay, and everyone is insanely regaled by you guys. You are quite well received by everyone. And of course, they are thoroughly impressed by you guys.
Those were some good rolls.
Yeah.
We
Those are
can't
some.
hit shit, but we can tell a good story.
Oh no, there
Our
was
history is made.
there were some really good rolls.
I'm
I mean,
sure there's
we
a
could kill it.
bard-like person in there who's now writing all this shit down,
Mhm.
and they're going to totally take this and run with it.
Yeah. Oh my
Minus the
god.
light show.
There's going to be this, like, the legend of the
Manticore Slayers,
the
Tale of Two Barbs.
Tale of two barbs. That's what she said. Okay.
it's like the tale of the Feathergale Manticore.
Ooh. Nice.
Or what's the name of the valley again?
It's
The
Valley of
Sign
Wind.
Valley.
The Sign Valley.
I was Sign Valley Manticore, the death of the flying of the Sign Valley Manticore.
Or the bards would say, from the sigh to the roar.
Woo!
Or from the roar to the sigh.
Both. Because they're bards.
Yes.
They
So
all like
From
that.
from the roar of the hunt to the sigh of death.
And of course they'll have the artistic license, and everybody's gonna get a hit.
just like an Outlander.
Yeah.
Should be a lot more elaborate.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thurl is thoroughly impressed.
Ah.
See what you did there,
Yeah, you saw what I did there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he's really getting deep into his cups late at night. And
As one does.
he's getting really friendly with you guys. And are you guys imbibing a lot?
Well,
I don't
I'm a
imbibe
dwarf.
much.
I quaff.
Well,
There's some quaffing on my end.
Light buzz is about where Kriv wants to be.
okay.
No,
Sister Solace abstains.
I abstain this evening.
Okay.
I'll quaff for everyone.
I imbibe slowly.
Okay, so things the roar and the ruckus is calming down, and people are telling jokes about the skinning of the Manticore.
Oh, that is my gift to you. Turn it into a rug.
Oh, he summons the squires and they'll take it off and clean it.
The Manticore's death, and the skin will decorate your room.
Your halls.
Halls. Thank you. That's much better. I like
Okay.
that better. It will decorate your halls.
Okay.
This is why she's more bardy than I am.
Okay, so they take it off and basically he's offering you guys the hospitality of your rooms, and you can speak again in the morning and pretty much call it a night.
Delightful. Well, that was quite a day, though. I
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
We kill a Manticore.
As you guys see the sun coming up through one of the windows already, and you're just now calling it a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we kind of started
Yep.
at night, so.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a Dungeon Crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so! DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin!
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
I think Sister Solace has a deep voice.
Right. Yes. Well,
No one will notice that she's.
Slightly sickly impaired.
Too bad you're
I
not a
kept this
hippie
morning
today.
to Jim this morning, like, if only the cleric could heal thyself.
right.
I think
you-
you're like runes.
Do you want to heal in my name?
Oh.
No, Into the Badland fans here.
Oh,
I
Oh,
love
God.
Into the Badlands.
Oh, I just.
That's
I'm
why I
like.
laughed.
It's
That's
I'm
what I
so
was telling
glad
you.
there's going to be a second season.
Lance Henriksen, I was like, and he's on Into the Badlands now.
I think I've seen 3 or 4 episodes.
my,
I see mom.
my coworker Rio looks just like the Baron.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Before-
I love that actor.
Wait. He looks just like Martin Sokas?
He looks like a
younger.
20-year-old version of the Baron.
I forgot to
way.
get a Slim Jim.
Well, go get a Slim Jim. I'll go pee real quick.
No,
Yes,
just
yes,
put
absolutely.
my stuff away. Then bring me one, please.
Excuse me. I might have to take that with me and not leave it behind.
That's fine. I can't.
Your
smell
sinuses
it
are
either.
stuff, so it's safe.
Yes.
Yeah, but what about the rest of us? But Martin Sokas.
I love
I've
him.
liked him since Xena Warrior Princess.
Ditto. Actually.
Carl.
Oh, and him too.
Oh yeah.
Julius Caesar, baby.
Oh.
He also played Cupid. Or,
Yeah.
Eros, yeah.
But he looks stupid with blonde hair.
So yeah, I love him
Unless
in
he's
that show.
Aomir.
Oh.
Yes, that wasn't blonde.
Blonde.
Yeah.
It was
like
blonde,
it was a dark honey.
but it was
Yeah,
long
light.
and it got darker at the end. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like my husband's hair. Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, Carl Urban. Oh, and Martin Sokas.
I know. I was so
I just-
happy they were both in the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, come on.
stuff.
Kevin Smith was hot too.
That's
It's so sad that he died so young.
I know.
Cancer.
that was sad.
He was awesome as Ares.
Iphicles and Ares, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That was. I remember being really like crying.
Yeah.
Well, and then look what happened to Spartacus. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, that was
He
terrible.
had 2 small children. Oh my god. Don't get me wrong, the guy they replaced him with, Liam McIntyre,
It was awesome.
was really good.
Yeah.
You know, but still, it's like, damn.
that. I mean, like, that was a really like terrible.
So young, you know, it's cancer in itself is a horrible.
Cancer sucks.
Yeah.
But
cancer is terrible.
when it hits somebody very young,
Yeah.
Yeah, young, and they have a family that's also young, and then it's not. It wasn't even like a cancer you could really do anything about.
Yeah.
You just had to
They
like.
tried.
It's a tragedy,
They tried.
anyways, but it's always more tragic when it's
Yeah,
someone
young.
young.
Yeah.
It's like because you don't so many things that they won't get to see. And
I know.
do,
It's just-
and-
Well,
I
speaking of
hadn't even figured out
Spartacus,
shit in my 20s.
Manu
Yes.
Bennett, who's, you know, Gattacus, not Gattacus, Crixus, but he's in that Shannara Chronicles now. I'm really loving him in Shannara Chronicles.
Is it good? Because I
Yeah,
obviously
it's
haven't.
actually- It's Jim's
Okay.
Jim's never read any of the books, and God, it's been. We're not even going to mention how long it's been since
Yeah,
I read
and
the book.
I couldn't get through Sword of Shannara.
I read it.
I
I
couldn't
remember.
get
I mean, but literally, I was in high school and not even a senior. You know.
I was to say I was like in high school or middle school at the
And
time.
here's
so.
this 800-page book, you know. And I remember it didn't so long. I mean, I remember more about his other season, or series, Magic Kingdom for Sale Sold. Love that one.
Well,
But
the
the
show is good.
Shannara ones. But I'm really liking.
I have some casting issues and some costume issues,
Oh well.
but it's like, but for the most part, it does matter. I mean,
good.
but like I said, I
You
do
are
have some.
that thirsty, huh?
I do have a
I
casting
am that
issue.
thirsty.
But like the guy who
You're
plays
that hungry.
the
I didn't
third
eat as much
prince,
as breakfast
Ander,
this morning.
I just don't think he suited the role.
Yeah.
And I didn't think the second prince, the suited the
No.
role.
What prince are we talking about?
In Shannara Chronicles, the
Oh.
Elven Princes, they just don't.
They don't
fit
do it
for
for
me.
her.
They don't feel
do it
princely.
for
They
me,
don't
no.
do it for
They
her.
don't feel. Yeah, there's just something about them like
They
just.
don't feel princely.
I don't
They
really.
need Martin so gosh.
Oh, Martin's so good. Oh my God. Okay, he's perfect for every role. I'm sorry. You know, and he was awesome when he was young, and he's just as good when he's older
What
too.
actor are we talking about? What's
The
his
Baron.
Martin Sokas.
Oh,
Baron.
the Baron.
My name.
Do you want to kill in my name?
Utter.
Anarchy 99.
Oh God.
So,
Now that we've completely left you behind entirely.
oh sorry.
I got a wagon.
Yay!
Hey,
we could have
alright.
used that in our last campaign
With the bear.
with the bear.
Right?
And a dapper gentleman.
Oh.
Baron.
Oh. Well, actually.
He's Renaissance-y dapper gentleman.
Silvio.
That's cool.
Do you want to kill my name? Into the D&D lands.
I'm gonna have to like
You want
show
to
this to you, but it's steampunk, which is
I
probably
believe I
why
feel a
haven't,
broken
like,
wheel in there.
Watch this.
Oh, there is a.
But-
yeah.
No.
The wagon has a broken
Dystopian
wheel.
Having a
future.
version of Steam.
Yeah.
No, I know that, which is
Or it needs to be popped on.
This is dystopian
Yeah, probably.
It needs to be popped on.
with in the U.S.
Steampunk martial art bent.
Mhm.
I liked it.
It's like a
Did you see the episode with the Airship Isabella folks in it?
They were in it.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize them. Which episode?
Last one.
Was it the last one?
Airship Isabella's been releasing what items they made for the show
Oh, I know that.
after they've aired.
But I just love their. It's like I didn't recognize them. But then I was so focused on the story. I was like,
And the fact that, there's so much Airship Isabella red popping up in that show.
well, because that's the Baron's color.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is a gorgeous color.
That crimson is
Their
just.
color red is just truly is a yummy red.
Oh yeah, it's just
Need
it's
more steps.
it's not a yummy red. It's a sexy red. It's a sophisticated red.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's like a scarlet meets a crimson. It's just, oh,
I approve.
Of course.
And they're super nice folks.
They are. Really
yes, they
nice.
are,
And they're entertaining.
and so talented.
Yes, and they live in just this crazy commune thing in New Orleans.
And how awesome is that?
Yeah.
New Orleans is a lot. I like visiting New Orleans.
No,
Even though I'm like not a drinker or a partier or anything,
That's
I
great.
love New Orleans.
it's really pretty.
Yeah, and the World War II Museum,
Oh, I didn't get to that.
fabulous. I mean, like Smithsonian quality. It's just like, and they were making it better when I was, like it's gonna be, if I go back again.
So, Kerrie, you ready to unbox the dungeon crate?
Yeah. Okay.
So, Kerrie, what do you got there?
I've got Dungeon Crate. See, Dungeon Crate. I'm so excited.
I'm so
Flags on the
excited.
side.
And
And I was trying to decipher the runes. I know one word is the, and I know
Later
that it's a
Anglo-Saxon.
C-U-R-E, so I hadn't finished trying
Tell
to
them
read
what
it.
they are.
Well, I believe they're later Anglo-Saxon runes. But it's been a long time since I've tried to read them, so I can't. Oh, adventure! That's what it says. Okay, something, the adventure begins.
I
Oh
was
my
gonna say,
god.
I'm looking at the other side. I'm like,
Like-
yeah, it says begins.
Yeah, like, wait.
No, it's begins. Let the adventure begin.
Yeah, so let the adventure
Good close,
begin. Yeah, let the adventure begin. Oh my god.
I'm like, I could read it right there.
Well, it's been a long time for me. So, how
And
about something like that?
this is the first month of Dungeon Crate.
Oh, it is?
It is.
The
This is the
inaugural.
inaugural.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So let the adventure begin.
Yeah. Okay. So I should probably do like an opening, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. We're playing Ragnarok and Roll. No, not doing that one.
Scion Hero.
Yeah.
Which we really do.
Welcome to
have
Galaxy in Flames. No, that's the Star Wars one.
Galaxy isn't in flames.
That's different. He
Yes.
has more than one.
That's the
right.
Friday
He
night
has-
Star Wars.
Oh, that's your Friday night
He
Star
has
Wars,
more
okay.
than one gaming.
Yes.
Yeah, he's.
Now
It's
the
not
group.
all about you.
I
Now
know.
the group is called Magenta Solo, and her smuggling career is behind her.
Magenta Solo.
Magenta Solo during the Clone Wars.
Apparently, half the Curlings are named Solo.
It's like Joe.
It's like
It's
it kind
like
of
Smith, yeah.
is, but it means like one, and there's just that many of them.
It was
Only
lost in
our
translation.
And curling, and it means something else like Smith,
Smith.
Jones.
Yeah, it's the Smith of Corellium.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, where we left off. The group were riding giant vultures hunting Manticore, and do a really good job of it.